Hello everyone and welcome to my channel or welcome back. Here with my final vendor wax video from this particular forwarder box. So this is a new to me vendor, Britta's Creepy Treasures. So this vendor has been popping up a lot more on Instagram and YouTube. I've been hearing lots of good things. Hadn't really heard much about them before recently, but I thought she had a pre-order with a pretty cool looking sampler and some nice scents going, so I thought I'd check it out. So there's a lot of samples here. Now I can't actually remember because the pre-order was quite a while ago. There's loads of samples here. I can't remember what the sample was about, how many scents, like what's actual just samples, what's sampler, what it's just a whole mess of stuff. I know there's a few scents in 4-packs, like 4 little pumpkin packs that I bought on my own. But yeah, there's just a lot of scents. So I'm going to just run through. I think I might start with the bigger packs first and then I'll get into the samples. Granted, some of the samples overlap, so I got samples of some things that I got in bigger packs. I will say so far, so her aesthetic is, and sorry, I'm sure she sent a card, but as I very rarely have the cards of vendors and stuff in these videos because I'm terrible. When the forwarder boxes arrive, like sometimes I don't get the paperwork, sometimes it's all in one bag in the side and then I misplace it and I'm just awful. So I'm pretty sure there was a cute little kind of creepy Halloween paper note and something else. So very nice, and everything was wrapped up in black tissue paper, like little bundles. There was many black tissue paper bundles, so I'm sure the presentation in the box that arrived at my forwarder was probably very cute. She obviously, with a name like Creepy Treasures, has a very Halloween-esque aesthetic, so she uses these sorts of Halloween skulls and pumpkins and things like that. The wax itself is quite a hard wax. So you can kind of see there, it's, it does sort of get a little bit what's that word? My English is failing me, but anyway, you can see like the little sort of, like it does crumble a little bit. Not like crumble like break, but just like it looks like it could be the type that would, shatter potentially when cutting. So I'm glad pretty much everything I've got here is no cutting necessary. It's all like one piece into the warmer and done. And everything so far on cold smells really strong. So I am optimistic. Like obviously sometimes it can be a little bit trepidating, I suppose, to try a new brand. But I have good vibes about this one. Everything smells very strong on cold. So yeah, I'll get started with the with these 4-pack bags. So the bags I chose. So this is Lucifer, so I just put that one in the wrong way around. And I do like she does double pours on not everything, but on a lot of stuff. So that's going to create some cute wax pool. So blackberry jam, blackberry cake batter, fudge, and fire roasted marshmallow. And I like she's got the scent notes, she's got the pour date there. Like I feel like most new vendors on the scene do that these days. Some of the old, generally speaking, I find vendors that don't put pour dates or at least scent notes on their packages. This is not hard and fast, but this is just something I've noticed, that older school vendors are less likely to have scent notes on their stuff than the newer ones. It's not a deal breaker, but I do appreciate when they have their scent notes on there because I am not the type of person that goes and does labeling and, sticks the scent notes on the packs and stuff like that. So if you don't give me the scent notes, I'll be flying blind when I try to describe them later. Gosh, I'm rambling today. So this smells really nice. It's quite sweet. I will say as I go through these, she does not shy away from sort of sugary scents. It smells really good. Like the blackberries smell really, really nice. There's a very slight floral tone from that blackberry, but it's not strong. And I'm getting a very strong marshmallow lean off this. So not so much like a cake batterish scent, or I guess fudgy. Like it's just very sweet. So it smells good, but very, very sweet. So I think I will enjoy that even so. It does smell good. Like, I mean, you know, it's quite a strong blackberry jam, which I really like. I do really enjoy blackberry jam. So I also got, so that one was in the 2 blues. I've got a sample of that same scent, but this one was poured with kind of grey and purple. So that's that scent. Then I've got the Exorcist. So this is Palo Santo Patchouli and Vanilla Bean Marshmallow. These are quite cute. These are so green and black. Okay, this smells good. Her patchouli is, Palo Santo is strong. Like patchouli, Palo Santo for me doesn't always smell super strong on cold, but this one I'm really picking up straight out the bag. It's this Bam Palo Santo. Blending really nicely with that patchouli and the vanilla bean marshmallow. Like I'm getting a lot of that marshmallow too. But Palo Santo, by far the strongest note there, and it is a really good one. So I'm looking forward to that. I love a good, strong Palo Santo. I think that sounded really funny. I feel like because I had the same when I was filming the other night too. Because I've been like overworked, I'm just super chatty on these videos. Like I should be exhausted, and I kind of am, but I'm just like talking and talking and talking. So the Necronomicon, Rustic Lodge, Amber and Sandalwood, and Juicy Pear. So these are yellow and brown. I'm just adjusting my legs and trying not to knock my camera over because I've got it charging at the same time. Alright, this one's not too bad. It's mostly pear to me. Like there is a kind of, there is rich, like earthier than just pear, but it is mostly pear. So I'll be interested to see how that one goes on warm. It's a nice pear, but it's mostly pear. And I think I've got a sample in that one too. Let me just double check. So I've got this massive pile of melts here. I'm pretty sure I do, but I'll get to it when I get to it. Oh yeah, there it is. So this one, white and yellow. So the next 4-pack that I got is a Mad Hatter. So tea and cakes, sweet and creamy Danish butter cookies. So sweet and creamy, that sounds like an American concept. I'm sure you all know exactly what I'm talking about there, but I have no idea. So this is cute. So it's another pumpkin in those colors, green and orange. This smells good. I mean, it's definitely tea and cakes, but a lot butterier. A lot more buttery. You know, it's not too sweet. And it's not too creamy, whatever sweet and creamy is. You know, it's just nice. It is like a richer, smoother kind of take on tea and cakes. So I'm enjoying that. I am liking that. The tea and cakes maybe isn't as, I mean, I like a good strong tea and cakes, and it is definitely there. But it's not as strong as I've had in some blends, but it's also not overwhelmed. So that's fine by me. And then the last of the 4-packs before I get into a bunch of samples is Night Stalker. So patchouli, sugar cookie royale, and blue sugar. So this is in like a triple layer pumpkin. Okay, this is amazing. I get pretty much equal parts blue sugar and sugar cookie. I don't necessarily get a strong patchouli or really detect patchouli. You know, the blue sugar is not over, like the blue sugar is not crazy strong, but it's also not a straight up cookie scent. Like they're both there. But the cookie is just so, this is just a stellar example of a good blue sugar bakery. Like I've heard people say blue sugar bakery is amazing. I've had some that have been amazing and some that have been a little bit maybe so-so, but this is fantastic. Oh, that is amazing. I'm really looking forward to that one. And I got a sample in this one too. So I'm glad there has been some overlap with some of these samples, because that one I'm really happy to have sort of a few melts of that. Okay, so now everything else is samples. So I'm just going to go, I know I've got a couple of duplicates, or at least one. I've got one duplicate here. So I've got 2 packets of this, the Babysitter and Extra Rose. So fresh cut rose, cotton candy frosting, whipped cream and pink sugar. So I've got, they're all pink except this one of them is like pink and white. So this one I don't think is a love for me. So the top note, the very first thing I smell is a nice fresh cut rose, like not a powdery rose, like a genuine fresh cut rose. But then the sugary sweet cotton candy frosting and then the pink sugar notes follow. And I don't love those as much with this. This is kind of overly sweet for a floral for me. I think that cotton candy frosting is just too much. I like cotton candy. I find cotton candy frosting to be often too sweet, and I do find either vendors overuse it or it's just overly strong. I mean, really, I think it is just, it gets, whether my nose is just too sensitive to it, I'm not sure, but I don't love it. So I've got the Blob, which is So White Type, Strawberry, and Summer Scoop. So a summery kind of scent. Most of this is fall, autumn stuff. So this isn't too bad. So it's definitely got that appley So White scent. Like, to me, So White is like a it's like a pink lady kind of sophisticated apple perfume. You know, I definitely get that kind of ice cream kind of vibe and a bit of strawberry. I'm not sure if they blend together amazingly well, but they're okay. It's not terrible. Voodoo Island. So orange sherbet, lemon curd, Hawaiian punch, and whipped cream. So this one is a triple layered pumpkin. So this is nice. It reminds me a lot of Fruit Loops. I think because of the lemon curd. But it's not, because I mean lemon curd to me is related to Fruit Loops, but it doesn't smell the same. But this pretty much smells like Fruit Loops, but in a good way. Like, I've come around. I used to not like Fruit Loops. I like it now. Yep, that smells like Fruit Loops. If I had some Fruit Loops here to compare it to, it probably would smell a little bit different, but smelling it on its own, it smells like Fruit Loops. Creeper's Lair. So this is Tobacco Bay and Blue Sugar. So this is a pretty double layered leaf. This is really nice. It is very strong on the blue sugar. And then it's got more of that kind of herbal tobacco scent in there. So it's quite, that kind of, in some ways it's kind of like an enhanced blue sugar to me. I really do like that. Yeah, it's like a deeper kind of manly blue sugar. So that's good. I have Blueberry. So I think it's normally like blueberry. Yeah, I don't know what blueberry is meant to smell like, but I mostly just get blueberry. Like kind of that over-sweetened candy blueberry. It's okay, but I'll probably blend it. Deadly Potion. So this is sugar cookie dough, and fire roasted marshmallow. And this is just a plain grey pumpkin. There's nothing layered about this one. Oh wow, this smells good. So she seems to have a really epic sugar cookie oil. It is strong and it just smells nice. It's not too sweet. And that is just like a perfect sugar cookie blend for me. So, because I find sometimes sugar cookie is just too light and I don't really smell it, or it's too sweet and doughy. That is perfect. So this Red Leaf in Salem Got Baked. So pumpkin, zucchini bread, pie crust, and apple cider donut. So here. Alright, trying to decide if I get zucchini bread. I don't think I get strong zucchini bread. I mostly get pumpkin pie and apple cider donut. It's like a apple cider pumpkin blend. So it definitely screams like Halloween, autumn kind of vibes. Look, I do think there is a hint of zucchini bread there, because it is more kind of bready than your typical pie scent or donut scent, but it's not super strong. It smells good. It is a nice, I might hold on to that. And I feel like this one, unless we get cold weather, I feel like that one just needs quite a few of these scents. I think I will hold on to until the weather gets cooler here, because they're single samples. Like, it's not really going to matter that much. They're not. I'll get through them fairly quickly when the weather starts to turn again in 6 months or so. But I mean, some of the scents like the blue sugars and stuff, I'll be happy to melt all year round, and the same with the sugar cookies and stuff like that. But there's quite a few very autumnal scents that I will probably hold on to, because it's actually gotten quite spring-like already here. Normally in September we have a bit of a mix, and we do have some cooler days coming up, but it seems to have already flipped into some really nice spring weather, which is nice. But then scents like this, I'm not really wanting right now. So me want apples, hot apple pie, mac apple and cider lane. So apples on apples on apples. It's just a plain coloured piece. So yeah, apples on apples and apples. It is nice though. I mean, I think I might want to blend it, because I'm not necessarily a big apple melter on its own, but I feel like a little bit of zucchini bread in this and it would be really good. It's a good combo of sort of spiced apples. It's not too ciderish. Like, none of those apple tones are dominating. They're all just well blended together. So, but yeah, I feel like that to me needs a bit of zucchini bread. Maybe, yeah, zucchini bread. That's what that needs. Wicked Berry Delight. So strawberry, blackberry jam, cherry and zucchini bread. So this is a double pink and pink. All right, so I feel like this would be better without the cherry. The cherry's not too strong. It's kind of borderline, so this might still work. The zucchini bread is nice. The strawberry, the blackberry jam are nice notes. Like, it's not thankfully, it's not that strawberry jam that I really dislike. So the berries are good. In fact, I'm actually liking a bit more. I remember I had a quick smell of this one earlier, and I was like, oh, I don't know about that cherry. This time, it's not bugging me as much. So I actually think this might go okay. I'm a little bit wary of that cherry, but I feel like it's just enough. You know, just on the borderline of too much, but not there. Toxic Bubbles, so Fizzy Pop, Hawaiian Punch and Strawberry. I've got to think about where I'm going. I really don't have, while I've got room in my stash for wax, I do not seem to have room for new vendors, because I sort by vendor, and I'm just thinking through where on earth I'm going to put this stuff, and I have no idea, because every kind of space is taken. So this is not bad. It's actually not super fizzy. It has a little bit of fizzy to it, but to me it's almost like a flat punch. Like a punch that's had a little bit of fizzy, but it's mostly gone flat. Like a bit of fizzy stuff added to it. Again, she seems to have a nice strawberry. It's quite sort of tropical fruity. I think it's not bad, and that one will be a good one for summer. I still have several samples. There's a lot. I don't remember. I think the sample was, I suppose it makes sense that I think it was like not a cheap sampler, so it's just lots and lots of scents. So Monster Delight, sugar cookie dough, very vanilla, waffle cone, and sweet and creamy. So this is like a couple of little skulls in black. So again, just a really, really good sugar cookie dough. It's definitely a bit creamier and vanilla-y, maybe a little bit lighter on the sugar cookie. I feel like waffle cone sometimes cuts things down. I still don't really know what sweet and creamy is. I think I prefer the other sugar cookie dough scents. I'm not the biggest waffle cone fan unless it's blended with actual like ice cream scents, but still that one's not bad. Wiccan Rising, so Palo Santa, pink sugar and bayberry. So this is just a single coloured blue pumpkin. Okay, so this is good. I've had Palo Santo and pink sugar before, but the bayberry is definitely kind of adding a very strong herbal kind of lean to it, which I quite like. Okay, Palo Santo, as I mentioned, it's good, it's strong, it's a really nice Palo Santo. The pink sugar is not overwhelming, and it's definitely getting kind of a herbal tone from that bayberry, so I like that a lot. Deadly Potion. So, did I have this one before? Yes, I did. That was the one I really liked, so I've got 2 pieces of that one. So that's good. One less to talk about and one more to melt because I really like that one. This is Halloween, so vanilla pumpkin marshmallows, cinnamon sugar cookie, and cupcakes at Tiffany's. So just plain fluoro orange. Alright, not sure this is for me. Vanilla pumpkin marshmallow I enjoy, but it's got to be blended right. Cupcakes and Tiffany's I'm on the fence about. Again, it's got to be blended right. This has, and sometimes cupcakes at Tiffany's gets a slightly sour tone. Don't ask me why. And I'm kind of getting that here. I don't know. This one I'm on the fence about. It could go okay. It's not like awful, but it's not. I feel like it's not the best take on cupcakes at Tiffany's. Poison apple, so Mac apple fire roasted marshmallow and vanilla bean marshmallow. So this is in a cute tombstone. Very cute aesthetic. So this is mostly Mac apple. I mean, it is getting a creaminess from those marshmallow notes, but it's pretty much just a sweetened Mac apple. So look, it's okay. Again, for me, at Mac apple type scents, they need a bakery anchor, so I might again blend that one with some zucchini bread, or maybe cookies. Cauldron concoction, so Count Chocula, sugar cookie dough, and sweet and creamy. She uses sweet and creamy a lot. I don't see that in Bender Wax very often, but she seems to use it across a lot of things. So pink and brown. I don't know about this one. The Count chocolate. I'm getting quite a strong chocolate note, but it's a bit weird. It's not right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just not melding well with the sugar cookie dough or something, because I have got some Count Chocula from another brand and I like that. But this has got a weird kind of, slightly soury milk kind of tone. So, like, I don't hate it, but it could go south when I melt it. Only a few more. Fall Delight, so pumpkin latte, apple cider donut, and whipped cream. I do like having lots of variety of small, like, single scents to do. So I'm quite happy with the sampler for that. Okay, I am liking this. To me, it's the pumpkin latte. I'm getting latte the most, and it is a nice creamy, spicy latte, but also not overspiced. I'm really barely getting an apple cider though. It's playing up more on the donut, like a donut latte pumpkin scent, but it's really good. That's really good. Surprising. So a lot of those scents don't work for me, but that one's really nice. Monster Breakfast. So Fruit Loops, strawberry, and blackberry. So just a plain white pumpkin. Okay, so the berries in that are quite strong. So it definitely has a Fruit Loops base, but I'm getting quite a strong strawberry blackberry mix, and I do think a strawberry is quite good, because I've seen it I've had it and smelt it in a few things now, and it's always good. So that's gonna be quite nice, I think. It's a good sort of tart zingy berry scent with Fruit Loops. Monster Bash, second last one. So sugar cookie dough seems to be a common combo. Birthday cake, butter brickle, and vanilla bean marshmallow, I assume. So this is just a plain purple leaf. Okay, so I feel like the birthday cake is kind of taking to the fore here, and the butter brickle. I'm not the biggest fan of butter prickle. That said, I'm not hating this. I mean, it's definitely got that toffee-esque kind of scent that you get off a butter prickle. The cookie notes are not as cookie-like here, but they're still nice. Like, it's not a bad. I think people. I can see a lot of people going nuts for that scent. I think it's good, but it's not amazing. And then the last one, poisoned apple. So mac apple, fire roasted marshmallow, and vanilla bean. Oh, I don't even need to talk about that one because duplicates as well. I don't know why I've got so many duplicates. Whether that was duplicates. Struggling with that word tonight. Yeah, not sure because I can't remember whether the sampler had, if the sampler had the scents laid out or not, whether they were, like, whether I've got duplicates because I got samples, like, with the order and then the sampler, or if that was all just part of the sampler. So that is the entire Britta's Creepy Treasures haul. I am looking forward to getting stuck into melting some of these scents. Some of them I will put aside for a while and hold on to them until we get back into autumn. Scary thought, we're literally only days out of winter. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all again really soon. Bye.